I missed you. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. I've been gone for a few days. I had to go to Vegas for a real estate conference that was phenomenal. So we will be bringing on some real estate giants because you know we love and money, honey. So we're going to have some people come on probably next week and throughout this month talking about money and financial literacy and gaining, that generational wealth that we all need to learn more about. Okay, y'all? I miss y'all. Make sure you have subscribed, shared, liked my YouTube channel, Clock In with Lynn. And let's see here. I'm having a little wardrobe malfunction here. I think I got it together. I think I can get through this. Y'all gonna love my guest for today. Okay. We need some he's a comedian. We need some laughter in the world right now. It's just a lot going on. I cannot wait to talk to him about all this craziness going on in the comedy world and all of that good stuff. So it's going to be a good time, y'all. So make sure that I'm going to check and make sure the comments are on. I love when you give feedback and all that good stuff. Okay. I think we're set on that. So how has everybody been? Huh? How y'all been? Tell me about what's going on. So I'm live on Facebook right now. However, I will be having it on stream on YouTube. So Facebook is just going to be it's going to be removed after this, and then it's going to be placed on YouTube. So if you don't, oh, hold on, y'all. So you definitely can catch this replay on YouTube, Clock In with Lynn. Please subscribe, share, and like, because the more y'all do that, the more I can bring on really great guests that's very informative, that can get us to where we're trying to get to, ladies and gents, okay? So please support, because that helps me help y'all get, really good content, really good guests, all the things that we need for 2024, right? So, hi. Thank you. I'm having a little malfunction here, but it's gonna get through. Y'all know I love me some pink, honey. Pretty in pink, child. I love me some pink. So, put in the comments where you're from. I love to know where everybody's from. If you have any questions, anything that you want me to add to the show, I will be looking out for the comments and will be able to ask questions or do any suggestions throughout. So you can be proactive in the comment section, people. I just missed y'all. It was just a few days because, like I said, I've been busy. I was in Vegas. Woo. It was a time ahead, honey. It was a time. So listen. My next guest, honey. He's a comedian. He's a poet. He is from my hometown, Arkansas. So I cannot wait to talk to him. He is one of the most talented brothers that I've ever encountered. Like, he is so talented, y'all. So I can't wait to talk. Oh, I think he's here. Hey, Mr. Marlo Carter. Oh, y'all. So Marlo Carter, she's in the comments right now. A lot of you guys asked me about my outfits and all that. She has been styling me for the show. So please reach out to her. Lolo's Collections in Little Rock, Arkansas. She's a baddie, honey. She'll get you all the way together, honey. Red carpet, whatever y'all need, she would get y'all together. So yes, please reach out to Marlo Carter. She is actually in the comments if you guys want to reach out to her. Baby, she is a fashionista. But let's bring on the guest, honey. I'm so excited. Okay, so it is Ken Bright. Like I said, he's a comedian. He's a poet. He is from my home state, Arkansas. Country boy, just country boy. So let's bring him on in, y'all. Let's welcome my friend.
What's up?
Hey,
Hey, you know what? That intro almost made me start crying. You know what I'm saying?
almost made you start.
If I go before you, I want you to speak at my funeral.
You so crazy. You can't right back in with Lynn. How have you been?
I've been doing all right, just living, learning, laughing, lying.
Laughing line. Huh?
I'm just playing.
We need some laughter in this world. Like all the stuff that's going on is crazy, especially in the comedy world. What is your take on like this war that's going on? Everybody's just going. I don't know if it's something in the water, if it's something in the food. What is going on in this?
Well, you know what? This is what people got to realize. Comedy is like super competitive, like super duper competitive. You know what I'm saying? So, within the competition, things can get a little feisty. You know what I'm saying? Because stand-up comedy is really like the hardest form of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? You look at singing, you know, if you got a hot song and you are performing, you know, and you having a bad day, you can do a little line and hold out there and everybody go, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
With acting, you can do auditions. If you mess up and if you do this and that, you can do a retake. With poetry, everybody cool because people just waiting to hear some cool stuff. People don't even understand what poetry is, but they're not gonna be disrespectful because they be like, dude, that's deep. But comedy, every minute you got to get a reaction. You got to get 3 or 4 reactions out of people, or the fans will turn on you.
Right. So let's rewind a little bit. How did you actually get into comedy?
Well, actually, I was a PE teacher in Little Rock, Arkansas, Mitchell Elementary, off Roosevelt and Battery, where it's real at. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And so I had this student that was getting in trouble all the time. Couldn't none of the other teachers deal with him, so they would always send him to my classroom. And I was having poetry events at the same time, you know, like once or twice a month. So he kept getting in trouble for being the class clown and this and that. And so one day I was like, you think you're so funny, I'm gonna put you on stage.
Okay.
And, you know, so you can really see that you're not funny like this, you know what I'm saying? But in between time when we were supposed to be having the show, he would come by the room so much I started feeling sorry, like, man, I can't put this dude on stage like this and and just throw him out there. And so I went and got a couple of books on stand-up comedy. I was already doing poetry.
Okay.
You know, but I've been ignorant my whole life. At least that's what everybody tells me. So but I started, you know, I got a couple of books on comedy and read the do's and don'ts and how. So I worked with him for about 3 or 4 days on some stuff that I wrote. And then next I think we was having shows on Thursday nights. I put him on stage in front of a grown crowd that came for some, you know, some live music and some poetry. And he was like in the 5th grade and he destroyed it. Got a standing no. So from that point on, you know, the one thing led to another, and sent some tapes out to LA. We started recording because everybody was like, you got this young phenom, ain't no other child doing, you know, making grown people laugh like this. And so, you know, we did the regular thing, start recording and send out some tapes to this person and that person, and packed our bags up and took a trip out to LA.
Right. And for all of you that don't know, he's talking about the comedian Lil JJ. So
right.
He's on Nickelodeon. I think he's a triple threat. He's a comedian, he can dance, he can rap, he can do all of that. So yeah.
Right.
So
right.
That's who he's speaking of.
And I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna trip you out when I finish this story. That is so crazy, but it's cool. So we had the tape, and we reached out to all the agencies because we did this probably for about 4 or 5, 6 months. So I quit my job. I'm like, we finna go out to LA. We got these comedy tapes, and we finna go out here, and everybody saying he a superstar, and whoop. So drove out to LA, met with like about 3 or 4 agencies, and everybody said the same thing. Oh my God, he is so funny, and he is, adorable, and this and that. But when it came to like auditioning or talking, because he was kind of, this is our first time. We ain't been to no acting school, no no nothing. We just like, you get on stage and tell some jokes, and everybody say you cute, woo. So we go by all these agencies, and everybody say the same thing. He's funny and he's cute, but we don't the acting. We don't see where we can really do anything. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, we came back to Little Rock with our tails tucked between our legs, toe up. Yeah, I didn't quit the job. So we was here we was in Arkansas probably for about like another couple of months. And I think that's when Coming to the Stage, that was the competition on BET.
I remember that.
No money. You ain't getting paid or nothing. You just come out, you get in this competition. And he got on that competition. It was a 13-week competition. And he got on from the first episode and did all 13 weeks and won.
I remember. It was big.
And so this is what this is when I really found out that Hollywood is a whole different kind of place with their about business, because all those agencies that we went to before we did Come to the Stage, they told us no. As soon as they found out that he had won that competition,
wow,
all 5 agencies called back and had meetings set up for us. I'm talking about just like in a 2-month period. But listen, let me tell you how cold the game is. They was honest with the situation. That's what I'm talking about. William Morris, Gersh,
top
CAA,
top
and
Hollywood.
They had, and we went back after Coming to the State. Now we go up in the meeting. We got 7 or 8 people sitting at a table. They got they suits on. They got the cool black dude, the super pretty black girl. You know what I'm saying? But they were straight big. They was like, "Hey, look, we know that the other agencies are calling you doing this right here. We know that we passed up and that we was wrong.
Wow.
But if you get with us, we're gonna show you how to do this here."
Okay.
I'm saying, like within a 2-month period. But we end up going with William Morris because
the top, which is the top.
Yeah, because a lady named Heidi, I think it's Heidi Feigen now, but she was the only one that reached out when I was sending the tapes out. You know what I'm saying? And so once we did, it just took off from there. So that's how we got into the whole comedy game.
So let's talk like this though. How was it? You kind of country boy from Arkansas down south, how was that going into this Hollywood life? Like, what was your experience like?
You know what? It was moving so fast. And we was real big on being in Hollywood, but like just kind of like staying to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We stayed in Oakwood, so it was plenty. That's where all the little kids is out there. So it was cool on that area, but it was different. Hollywood is a different place because most of the people you meet, they either want some money from you or they want to make money off of you. And it's not even a bad thing. It's not like, I'm just coming here talking to you because I think you're a nice person, but You know, when you out and you moving around, you know, everybody got a business card. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody. And if I can break it down, is this a PG show or is it? I ain't finna say nothing crazy, but I just want to kind of tell you how.
I think Facebook and YouTube. I think you.
Yeah, well, I ain't cussing, but Hollywood is kind of like the pimping game. Listen, Hollywood is kind of like the pimping game, and when I break this down to you, you out there, you're gonna be like, right, you sure right. Okay, in the pimping game, you got the pimp, you got the hoe, and you got the trick, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. In Hollywood, and this is hypothetically, I'm not calling nobody no hoe. I'm not calling nobody no pimp. People be sensitive these days. But but hypothetically speaking, in Hollywood, the pimp, the hoe, which are your singers, your actors, your comedians, your writers.
The talent.
Yeah, those are your hoes. All right.
Okay.
The pimps is your William Morris, CAA, UTA. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Your agencies and your major and your big time management companies.
Okay.
All right. And the tricks are the movie studios and CBS and ABC and BT, you know, all of the record companies, the studios, and the promoters that, you know. All right.
Gotcha.
So this is how it works. In the regular pimping game, the pimp introduces the hoe to the trick so the trick can get his happy ending, right? Right? Basically speaking. The pimp, the hoes, all right, so check this out now. In Hollywood, it's the exact same way, except the pimp, which are the agencies, they gonna take their hoes, hypothetically speaking, and they gonna say, hey, Mr. Trick, whether you ABC, you Netflix, whatever, my hoe is gonna help you get a happy ending. Now, the happy ending in the Hollywood game is when they make money off of you. All right, hold on now, because it even gets deeper. All right, so a lot of times it's not about, I'm not saying it's in a bad way, because I'm just hypothetically, that's the pimp's job. Now, if you got the right pimp and you out in Hollywood, you already know. If you got a pimp that's really pimping and that can take you to ABC or Warner Brothers and say, hey, and when that trick have the right kind of happy ending and make a whole lot of money and don't let you get some whole awards, your Oscars, your your Grammy Awards. You know what I'm saying? Now, where it gets tricky is that sometimes you can be out of Hollywood for a minute. If you ain't found no pimp, it's a tough game for you. And some people are talented enough that they can kind of get on and get by through it. But for the most part, that's why all this stuff these people be talking about, you know, how did people get on so fast and how did they do this and do it? A lot of times it don't so much be about you have to have talent. I think the people that made it big, you got to have 25% talent. You got to have 25% being punctual and being prepared. And then 50% is your representation. That's just from, you know. Now, in the Hollywood game, you got hoe protectors. All right. So you got hoe protectors. Hoe protectors. These are the people. They not no pimp. They not no trick. But these are your publicists, your security, your road managers. They the ones that say, hey, look, you know, the pimp will tell them, hey, keep them straight, keep them right, keep them protected, and depending on what level that you get to. You know what I'm saying? But So it's more about your representation. It has a lot to do with your talent, but I think people kind of downplay, because if you connected to the right people, they can take you places. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be prepared. And I think that's what sometimes people get mixed up. Me personally, like, oh, this person here is a gatekeeper, or this person here had to, you know, do this or do that to get on. I'm like, from being out there, no, a lot of times it's just about who you dealing with. Not talking about even dealing in no bad way. You know what I'm saying? And so,
okay, I got a question for that then. Now we know we had the whole Me Too movement. I feel like it's a We Too movement too. Did you ever experience any of? I mean.
Well, okay. You know what? I think it's real.
Okay, listen. Okay, what have you ever had a crazy experience in Hollywood?
No, you know what? And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
Me Too, and I feel like it's He Too. Okay. I think it's a Me Too movement and a He Too movement.
Okay, well listen, I'm gonna give you the realest answer that I can give on that one. Now, as far as the Me Too movement, it's gonna sound like I'm bragging a little bit for me to explain this story about the Me Too stuff, but when we came out there, I was JJ's writer, and so with them knowing that I was a writer, and they were so glad what they saw with the coming to the stage thing, that put me in a different, not different category, but I didn't come in like at no mid level, because when he got his TV show,
right,
which was his,
right,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me jump on that. Two dudes from the country, no acting school, no nothing, came and got his own TV show on a network, and so, right, because of that, because we had the right pimp, William Morris, when they went to the studio, they was like, no, Ken is coming on as a consultant producer and a writer on no experience, not in SAG, no nothing. They was like, this is how it's gonna work. If he's gonna, you know, so with that put me in a position that I was able to, I'm the one that picked his hair person. I picked his stylist. I picked his, he had his makeup person, and I was able to bring one of my frat brothers from, you know, shout out to the bros, Ty Kappa. I brought my DP was he did the song for the show. So, but I said all that to say, not bragging. It was cool. It made me feel good. Nice. But those three women that I brought on, we were all cool. But I heard them talking to some other women, like just on the set one day, and they was like, Ken, a good dude. Mm-hmm. You know, because he gave us these jobs. I ain't never tried to do nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's so I was like, so that let me know that casting couch stuff is kind of real.
Kinda.
but I heard stories, but I ain't never seen nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, too, you came in with ultimate talent, so you can't.
Right.
The talent is at the end of the day. First of all, money is first, right?
Right.
Money is first. They can find out. They can get all the other stuff later, because once you got the money, you get everything. Everything else trickles. Like, so you came in busting doors down with your talent, and so they couldn't deny your talent.
Right. So, right. Yeah. And so, you know, but that, you know, that just let me know that there's some dudes out there that's really on it, and some of them be stunting. Like saying, I can get you this, I can get you that if you do this or if you do, you know. But I just heard stories. I ain't never. You hear so much. That's the crazy thing about Hollywood. There's so many stories. There's so many myths. There's so many this and that. That's why it's cool. If you ain't seen it, I just like, hey, it is. Now, as far as the He Too movement,
I just made that up. So He Too, yes. So.
but I'm taking what I'm thinking you saying about the He Too movement. I feel like if a dude come out to Hollywood and he on some He Too movement type stuff, that's something that he was doing anyway.
That's what I say.
Or something that he wanted to.
Yeah.
To already do.
Yeah.
That's just how I see that. I feel like if you a main, ain't no movie deal, ain't no amount of prison time, gonna nothing stop you from being a main.
Absolutely. So what's your take on you? Did you see the Cat Williams thing on Shannon Sharp?
Yes, I've been watching all of the it's a lot of comedians now that's doing podcasts and interviews and bashing other comedians and talking bad, which is, I ain't gonna say it's corny, but like, I don't think comedians shouldn't be beefing. Them dudes are not even tough. Like, you might have a couple of tough ones. So, but that's like one of the reasons I stopped hanging around at the comedy clubs, and when we was out in Hollywood as much, because one thing about comedians, they're if somebody come in and they get on too fast, and these other comedians that's funny, that's been grinding, that's been on this road 10, 15, and they doing good, but they ain't pop, you know what I'm saying? And
did they give you a little JJ?
Yeah, let me finish telling you.
So fast.
That's the reason, like, I don't, and it was serious, and JJ was young, and so we going to the comedy club, to work out. Like, it was cool when he wasn't coming to the stage. Everybody like, yeah, and I'm like, y'all, yeah, that's our little guy. But once he did Beauty Shop and then got that TV show, everybody like, hold up, man, how he coming in? I'm talking about grown men and women.
Wow.
He and I'm like, wow. Like, what does he take? What can a child take from you?
The child ain't took that from you.
Any movie role that he doing, you can't do.
You can't do.
And for me working, and I'm from Newport, Arkansas, Lynn. So population 8,330 something.
Lord,
so it's only so much that so it got to a point where it almost got festive in there. I'm like, I don't what you tripping on? So I can honestly say from my experiences, like, everybody talk about Kevin Hart a lot. I was out there when Kevin was grinding for real.
I remember we used to go to Kevin Hart shows when Kevin wasn't Kevin Hart yet. Me and
right, and grind and like was grinding, like put in time and
yeah.
But he had a plan. He got on his social media stuff. He didn't pass up any opportunity to do nothing, getting himself seen, and eventually, but wasn't nobody saying nothing until he popped.
That's sad.
Tiffany Haddish the same way.
Are you friends with Tiffany Haddish?
Yes, Tiffany was Tiffany worked on JJ's show.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, cool. But she grind. I remember she was out there with the little bitty car. Right. Hey, but was grinding, but wasn't nobody saying nothing until the girls trip thing, and she got so. But there's something about Black people, and I love us with a passion.
I love us with a passion.
But we will ride with you while you getting there. We'll support. We'll cheer. We'll buy your shirts. We'll buy your pictures. But as soon as you get on, if it happened too fast, people like, oh no.
I always say it came from. I can say what I want to say, but I feel like that still came from like slavery, right? They had
talking about you.
Slaves, and it was always a competition. We were always put against each other, and that's got to stop. The only way we can really make it and do what we need to do, it's enough for all of us to eat. It's enough for all of us to eat.
Right.
I don't understand the competition thing. It really doesn't make any sense. It's really ignorant. So
and this is what's so weird about comedy or anything that you discuss and you like, well, who is the best? It's all subjective. Everybody gonna have different answers. To some people, Eddie Murphy might be the funniest. To some people, Richard Pryor, or so. Everybody got the right to their opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing tangible that I think that you can go by to when you saying like who really is on top right now at this time, like I said, it goes by who's selling tickets, who's selling what albums or whatever they're selling now. You know what I'm saying? Who's selling out the concert? That's one thing you can't go against. And if you got somebody that's doing this at a major level, like Kevin Hart, like how can you say he ain't funny?
Right.
And you selling out stadiums and year after year after year.
That's I'm like Beyonce not talented. How's she not talented? You a weirdo if you think she's not talented.
Right. But everybody has their right. But just because somebody is not talented to you, is somebody out there buying them tickets. You know, that's why I be talking to the old guys.
And a lot of tickets.
Right. I be talking to the old guys and we talk about how crazy rap is now. These young boys today, it's this. I said, well, somebody like it. You know what I'm saying? And so, but the only thing that I don't like about stuff like that now is that whenever there's Black excellence, we can't just say a Black person is good. It's always got to do something with the Illuminati, or you bent over, or you. I'm like, and it used to be just with just the movie people, but now it's slipping into movies, singers, and I'm like, everybody that do better than everybody else, they done either made a deal with the devil or been over somebody. I would like to think that we got some Black people out there that's just good at what they do. That's my only thing, because if we don't stop, you know, we done got down to the point now they talking about Obama was part of the Illuminati.
Oh Lord,
Michael Jordan. I'm like, so hey, if they don't stop, we watch. If we don't stop it, they're gonna be saying Martin Luther King was part of the Illuminati. You watch.
Not Martin Luther King.
Just cause he did so that's just me. I don't know if it's a secret room. You know, I had a lot of people ask me that. Well, man, do you think this nigga on? I said, yeah, we did a lot of stuff. We went to a lot of movie premieres and big time meetings. But I ain't never been in no room with somebody. It was like
in the Illuminati.
You know, right. So maybe we didn't make it to that level. But but I could honestly say I just want to be, but you know, of course people done did some compromising things. But I don't think every Black person that make it, or every Black person that make it big, like they had to do something. I think some people strike at the right moment, and they are prepared, and they are talented enough,
absolutely,
to get the right kind of pimp.
Absolutely. She's in the comments. She said, because we are brilliant. We are brilliant. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this platform, because I wanted to emphasize the excellence that we have and not so into the negativity. But I do want to address some of the things that is making us divided and making us not come together, because we got to talk about it to get it solved, right? Right.
Yeah, but I don't.
Brilliant. We are so talented. We be talented. We can be talented. We don't even have the resources, and still can come out and do what we do with nothing. So yes, I don't. That's why I say I love us. I will continue to love on us. I will continue to lift us up, empower each other. That is my passion. That's my purpose. I love all of that. So yes, You wait before that. You were speaking earlier on what'd you say before I forget? Okay, you said what you was gonna say then. What was you about to say? Because
I was just telling you that I was thinking about that story and what happened, like, and I was talking about JJ, and I was gonna say that what's weird today, it's really this little interview wouldn't have happened without JJ, because I was going to a place, but I got caught up in traffic, and I wasn't gonna be able to make it to my point. But I said, you know what, I'm not gonna let Leah down. So I had to pick him up from the airport. We done stopped, made a makeshift light. We in the Walmart parking lot now. He done set up a light. He in the,
where's where JJ at? Where you at?
hey, he done, hey, I promise you, we in the Walmart parking lot. He done went into the auto care. Like, look here, man. I can get a light.
Yeah, you
He
got
got
to say hi to people.
What's going on? And we clocked in with Lynn, man. It's going down. Big JJ.
Yo, Sunday crazy. Oh my God. What you got going on, JJ?
I'm on tour right now. I'm doing a We Ain't Done Wild Here comedy tour. So I just landed. He picked me up. He like, I got an interview in a minute. I'm like, all right. I done went to Walmart. I said, we're going to get lights and everything. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Hey, and then you know I'm toe up. I didn't even know how to do the email stuff and clock into. I said, I'm glad you with me. He did all that.
Look, JJ been sitting there the whole time. Cracking up. Is he still doing Wildin' Out?
Yeah. I thought you was. I will let you.
Yeah. Sorry, JJ. I'm sorry. You won't hear. So I got oh my God.
On the
Yeah, the whole time.
on the tour they doing, you
So where
know,
can
it's
they
all who? What'd you say?
let the people know where they can find what's going on with y'all, what y'all have going on? Tell us so the people can know.
Right. Okay. Well, like I said, he's doing the Wild and Out tour, and what's ironic and crazy about that? I got him started in comedy, but now he putting me on his shows. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm getting to open up for the Wild Now with all little young folks, and I'll be doing my thing too. So we also we got the Arkansas State Comedy Tour that we doing. That's with the older, more mature crowd. Actually doing a show at the Looney Bin this Sunday. This Sunday nice. Gonna be at the Looney Bin in Little Rock, Arkansas. Saturday we're gonna be at Blackberry Molasses in West Memphis. So you know we got some things going. I'm just trying to get back into the comedy game, you know, because I was trying to do the poetry and the writing. So I finally decided to go ahead and kind of, you know, try to get serious about it. You know what I mean? So it's all good.
That's awesome. So what advice would you give incoming comedians?
What advice would I give to upcoming comedians? The first thing is to know if you're serious about comedy, there's two things that you can't get past. I don't care, you know, you got to write and you got to go on stage as much as you can. Okay. You got to write and go on stage. Now, how much you write and go on stage, I guess that would kind of be a blueprint of how your career is going to go. Because ain't nobody doing this that's great. You know, you have to get on this stage, whether it's open mics, whether it's you have to write and then get on stage and try your stuff out. And other bit of advice I would say, don't get caught up in the comedy world. Like comedians can be so negative, man. And so and hanging around a bunch of comedians because everybody is wanting to do it and they trying not to to bomb, and they, all they talking about was this person stole this joke, and this person doing something that I did, or they seen too much and they said that, you know. And so if you get to listen to all that, I think it can kind of get you messed up, because it's like, it's a known fact. Like, they be laughing at me, like in the workout rooms in Little Rock or other place I go do I do my little time, and I'm 88 out the gate. I don't hang around and listen and talk to people because it's negative. You know what I'm saying?
They asked in the comments, are y'all going to Orlando? For instance, Perez, she was like, y'all touring in Orlando at all? They love comments.
I don't know. I don't have nothing as far as Orlando. I don't know if JJ going. I ain't big time enough to do that. I'm still around here in Arkansas. I'm still doing the chitlin circuit.
You know what? You're so oh my God. Oh, this thing is. I know y'all in the parking lot in the car.
I ain't believe it.
Wait. Thank y'all for being here. But listen, it seemed like it was something else I wanted to ask you. Anything else that
I don't know, man. Let's all try to get along.
We all need to get along.
Hold on, I'm trying to think if I can get some advice to people, like some old school advice. I've always wanted to do that. I'm trying. Listen, I got one. This is one my granddaddy used to tell me.
Okay, we ready.
If you find yourself in a hole, there are two ways to get out. First, you got to stop digging, then you start climbing. Let that sink in, huh? Hey, that's some of the old school country boy knowledge. If you find yourself in a hole, there's two things you got to do to get out. First, you got to stop digging.
Gotta stop digging.
Then you start climbing. Hello, somebody. Hey, it's somebody out there right now that can use that, man. It's somebody that just heard that.
Somebody bright.
But you gotta stop digging.
Gotta stop digging.
Just dig. You making a hole deep. You gonna mess around and mess your hands up. You ain't gonna be able to climb back. All right, I'm good.
Oh my God! Well, you are one of my favorite people in the whole world. I say you so daggone talented. I was mad when you moved back because I was like, they need you.
I know, I had to come on back and live, and get some more life under my belt. Like everything about Hollywood, the whole story wasn't just peaches and cream. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hollywood will teach you about life. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's cool now.
Any regrets or anything from anything, like any type of regrets that you want to share?
I would say my only regret is not as far as when being out there. There was a time that I felt like we should have just paid more attention to doing comedy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And because that was steadily building that fan base, but he was a child. So once we got the show, was doing movies, it was like we ain't got it. We ain't have to do that grind of got this child going to these comedy clubs and always an old woman come up and say, you shouldn't have that baby out here, or you know what I'm saying? And so once we had the show, we like, I ain't got to worry about that no more.
Right.
And not just paying attention and maybe kind of like leaving too soon. I'm saying as far as me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you live and you learn, but we probably should have stayed a little bit more closer to that stage. But everything happened for a reason. We're coming back around and it's all good.
Okay, then this is my last question. I'm gonna let y'all go on it. Do y'all thing for the day, y'all continue to get to where y'all trying.
Oh yeah, that's right. We both the brothers. JJ did the child star thing, went to college, graduated, pledged the frat, and then came on back around. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah. So that's the stuff people don't be telling. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, this is my last question. How did either one of y'all deal with groupies?
Daddy said he love. Well, you know, Daddy said I love her. I'm gonna plead the fifth. The fifth.
I know you married.
No, because you know.
But groupies will come and it come hard.
Yeah,
So,
but you know, I'm a Q from the South. Groupies, I pledged in the 90s, so
yeah.
you know, everybody love the Q.
Everybody love.
You know what I'm saying? Then I won the Arkansas bro, so.
Well, I really appreciate you crazy.
No, you gotta ask one more question. We can't end on groupies.
Okay, what's my question?
I don't know. Oh,
we don't want to talk about we want to talk about our experience with the Scientology building.
Hey, that wasn't experience.
That was an experience.
That kind of scared me a little bit.
That scared you? I'm glad you were there with me.
Yeah, was that the same night dude was talking about, and y'all got all this money, and you gonna help these people, and you gonna hit.
You been trying to lock us in that room? Okay, y'all. I know we getting off topic.
Yeah.
We had an experience at the Scientology building in Hollywood, and it was crazy.
You know, I think I came back to Arkansas that next week.
I think you did. they scared the mess out of you. The Scientology and you back to the rock.
Whoa. Hey, now I got one last funny story.
What
you remember that day me, you, and Camille was eating at the restaurant, and the waitress touched me on my head, and I went off. And y'all was like, right, don't why you? Y'all was like, don't talk to him.
No, because they do that.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Everybody know in our culture we like black men don't.
No.
But they touched Bryce's head. I don't know why.
Oh, but y'all was still Bryce. You ain't have to cuss him out like that. I said, why not? He lucky he didn't get the pause put on him.
But I'm glad you didn't do the pause.
Hey, but anyway, we about to get on up out of here.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Thank you, Ken Bright and JJ for doing your little sneak little appearance over there.
I promise I wasn't planning to do that.
Thank you. No,
I promise I wasn't.
Thank you. You're doing all that talking. He's sitting right there. But anyway, wrong now. Little JJ, wrong now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So much.
I'll holler at you.
Good luck with everything, and we will talk soon because you know I have you back on here. Mwah.
For sure. All right.
Bye. Man, bye. Hey y'all. Hey Lens friends. So yes, that was Ken Bright, and we didn't know we was gonna have special guest, little JJ on there with him, honey. So that was perfection. So I'm so glad that everyone was chiming in. Thank you, Francisca. That's my girlfriend. And yes, love, y'all. Oh, and I see my cousin on there. See, yes. So DJ Blue on it. Is it DJ? Yeah, that's my cousin. He's on here. Oh, he said them fools crazy. Yeah, he's a celebrity DJ. He DJs for Nelly, right? Yeah, Nelly. So yes, y'all. Hey, y'all. So listen, my friends. I'm going to try. Well, not try. The trying is over. We not trying no more. Trying was back in 2023. We ain't trying no more. We doing this year. 2024, we do. So I need you all to please subscribe, share, like, so I can bring on the people that y'all need to see that's got the stories and can tell us how to go on and do what we need to do to elevate and uplift and all that good stuff, positivity and all that. We need all of that, okay? So I appreciate y'all. And thank you all for tuning in, my loves, my friends, Lynn's friends. And this week, I think I might come on later. If not, I want to confirm the guests for this week. We have some guests coming on the end of the week. He's a former football player. Actually, he's in the Hall of Fame, and he's gonna be on the end of the week. Hopefully, if not, it just hasn't been confirmed, but I will let you guys know. You know, I keep y'all abreast, honey. I keep y'all abreast with what's going on over here in these Westwood streets. So thank you. Thanks, friend. You always supporting. I love you, girl. And y'all have a blessed and wonderful Monday. We starting this week off right, honey. I would sing, but y'all be hating on my singing. Okay, but that's all right. I'm gonna be singing on y'all tails in a minute. Child. Just keep on playing with it. Love y'all. Thank you for tuning in with Clock In with Lynn. Lynn's friends, you guys are the absolute best. I love you. Enjoy your day. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And thank you. Bye. Bye.